Okay, y'all. So, I am currently 36 weeks pregnant. I just need to make it one more week before I can get these interventions popping to where I'm trying to get her out. Oh yeah, I'm that mom. I'm going to try to induce her naturally. Because if you saw my IG, my little story, it's 97 degrees, and that took that about 5 minutes to go from 91 to 97. Normally, as a person, if you know me, I don't do the heat. With this, okay, this whole situation, no, we not doing that, okay? My mama, she already know. She was like, girl, she know, okay? My husband, he know. He might try to say I'm like that all the time, but he really hasn't been introduced to me in his situation yet where he understands, like, where I got to, you can't even talk to me until I get to some air conditioning, okay? So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got from Amazon and some of the stuff that I got from Marshall's. I went to Marshall's today and I saw a couple things, picked up a couple of things, got my baby a book and some stuff. So I'll show you that in a second. So we'll just start with the things that I got from Amazon and my mommy got me from Amazon because my mom's the best. So I showed you guys last time that I had a bath basket and a, what is this other basket for? Pregnancy, right? For breastfeeding. But that I got from IKEA. But baby girl really needed a diaper caddy. Y'all excuse all this noise. I'm not even gonna open it right now because it's just not necessary. So this is probably the most popular diaper caddy on Amazon, and there are 7 pockets, I think, something like that. But it literally took hours to get here, which is why I needed it, because even without me going to try to induce her, everybody thinks I'm gonna come early, which would not be a problem. But I got a feeling if I don't force baby girl out, she's not coming early. She might come on time, but early, no. So there's that. Then my mommy got me some of these tanks. Don't judge how large and in charge these little breastfed areas are, okay? Just don't judge. I cannot stand these things that are attached to my chest, but they're going to feed my baby. So she gave me a pack of 3 of these to just wear around, and I have some sweats in my wish list to get. Oh well, I think it's a 4-pack, so they come in all these colors. So this is kind of wearing around if I was going to wear them around. We'll see how that goes, because I really don't intend to wear nothing in my house but this robe that I also have on my wish list. And these incontinence panties and these big old always pads that I'm just gonna have to get, because if you know me, you know I'm the queen of trying to do most things organic, and so I do normally get organic panty liners, organic overnight pads, organic cotton, like no dyes, no chlorine, no whatever that trash is that they put in the Kotex and the Always and the whatever Tampax. But they don't make them large, like super large, and I need the coverage from the front to the back, okay? And I gotta be able to keep myself from having accidents all over my house. So whatever, I'm gonna just have to do it for the couple weeks or whatever that I have the extreme situation. Anyway, then my mommy got me some of these tops And as you can see, there is like the little lift up situation. And then there's like the flaps. So when I'm in public, as to keep it conservative in front of my husband, because I'm not carrying around 67 bottles. Like, we're not doing that. When there's perfectly good milk right here for her to feed from. So there's a black one and a gray one. But it just keeps her covered, me covered. There's no nipplage. Nobody should be able to say nothing because you can't see nothing. It's not even like I'm going to have a flap down or nothing. So those were from my mommy. Oh yeah, and then she got me this other carrier. So she got me the whatever, the one that's super popular off of Amazon. I've seen like a ton of women have it on their YouTube videos. And then she got me this boba situation, which can hold up to 35 pounds. And there's like how you wrap it and stuff. So 1 for 1. So if he needs a carrier, we're just gonna swap or whatever. So there was that. Now on to the things that no. I also got baby girl this file. Okay. So I got her a file because I am deathly afraid of having a nail clipper. I don't want to clip my baby. And I don't want my husband to accidentally clip her. And then we're going to fight. So I got her a file, which is very gentle. It's actually quite popular. It's the #1 file on Amazon. I live on Amazon right now. Anyways, on to Marshalls. So I got her this book. I am super pro-black, y'all. I think this is a mixed race baby, biracial child, which is fine. But I really I like to support like black baby books and all this other stuff, and We Buy Black and all these other things. But I saw this book in Marshalls, and I was like, listen, these words ring true, and if it was by a black author, then great. But since it's not, great also, because I will love her forever, okay? And I'd read it to y'all, but it's for her, so. Okay. I also got me some of these ginger chews. Okay, first of all, let me get this popping right now. Let me just get one, because I live for these. If you are a mom who suffers with acid reflux, like I do, which most of us do in the 3rd trimester, get you some ginger chews instead of taking 1,000 Zantac. Now, some people have it really, really bad to where they gotta go get prescriptions and stuff. I don't know, my pain tolerance is stupid high, and I feel like it'd be super bad, like sometimes, and I can feel it from the front to the back. But I refuse to go get a prescription. And so this is what I do. I get ginger chews. Oatmeal helps. But ginger chews, so good. Had to do it twice. I got the orange kind. Okay. And then I found these gummies. Okay. So when you're at Marshalls, they got all these random candies. Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx. They got all these random candies. But I really had to look for one that didn't have any gelatin. Okay? Because I don't do any pork products if I can help it. Okay? I know they put pork in everything, but I try not to do pork anything. Okay? I don't do no shellfish, nothing. I don't do no pork, nothing. It's called being an Israelite. We just don't. But I found these, and they're colored with like fruit and vegetable extracts and turmeric and spirulina. So I don't see myself getting these today, which is crazy because I love for the gummies, okay? But I'm glad I have them. Then I saw these at Marshall's, and they don't have any underwire. Now this is just for me to wear right now and possibly later. They do stretch quite a bit, so they might even be conducive to breastfeeding. I'm gonna find out. I did get them in the largest possible size, which was a 3X, because my back is super wide. It's always been super wide, but it's really wide now that I'm pregnant, and my bajungas obviously are huge. So, something that we may or may not need, but again, hippie girl, are these dryer balls, right? And they're plastic, so they're gonna last forever. Our dryer is a little older, and I don't know if it's the dryer or like the settings or whatever, but most clothing tends to take a little longer to dry. I tend to make smaller loads so that it doesn't take forever, but sometimes it does. So I'm hoping these will help. It also keeps down the lint. Dryer sheets are actually really, really bad, and I got some from Costco. My husband rarely ever puts them in there, and he doesn't use the OxyClean as much as I would like, but whatever, it just means I don't have to buy it as often. However, I do need to make a trip to Costco this weekend to go get some Tide. We'll see how it goes, because I'm thinking about just washing everybody's clothes in 7th generation, so that way I don't have to keep buying separate things or going to separate places. 7th generation has a whole bunch of not having stuff in it. So, which is what I washed baby girls, newborn to 3 months and newborn clothes, and her other 3 months clothes are back there. I also needed this facial brush because I just got a face wash from Soleil Essentials, and I didn't realize this when I got the product, but for best results, they say you should have a facial brush. I've been using my hands lately, and I feel like the hand washing, because I didn't want to put the body towel on my face, because I do actually have separate sponges for my face and for my body, because I just don't believe in cross-contamination. So I was just like, let me just go get a brush. So that's for me. And then this will be going all around the house and mostly in baby girl's room. This situation is 101 ounce or 3-liter canister for me to put water in and just have on deck all the time, because when you're breastfeeding, it is mucho important that you hydrate. And I know that if I have a super large container, it'll just make it easier, instead of, because I have not had one this entire pregnancy, and it has been very hard for me to get water. So I'm going to use this, and I have a water purifier downstairs from, don't get me to line, but I do have one, and so I will just be filling that up religiously, so that way everything's all good there. Then I got this situation for my bathroom, right? Because on top of needing to put our toothbrushes in an actual container, have a soap bar from Soleil Essentials that's like turmeric and coconut or something like that. But I really want the turmeric to, when I use turmeric consistently, it does clear up these hyperpigmentation. And so I just needed somewhere to be able to put the soap bar along with all of our stuff so that I'm not leaving it in the shower and it's getting all contaminated or whatever. So it only gets touched in this soap dish. And then, of course, I will turn all of my toothbrushes this way so they're not touching. And I will put the soap over here because that's how I feel about that. And then we'll just put the toothpaste on this side. And that way I'm not getting any bacteria from my mouth or my husband's mouth on the soap that's going on my face. Only a couple more things, but I did not realize when I bought this that it had a well, basically like a gift card, but there's no value on it, and it was on clearance. I think it was on clearance because it's a Mother's Day mug. We don't do Mother's Day, but it does say mom life is the best life. And I was like, oh, I could totally utilize this for my tea because I have so much tea. So much tea. And I need to be a regular drinker of it. I have the Pink Stork raspberry leaf tea. I have regular raspberry leaf tea. I have dandelion tea. I have ginger tea, which I'm going to go make later. I never really put sugar in it. In fact, I just threw out a whole thing of sugar that my cousin used to make me banana pudding while she was here. Which is pretty much the only time I dairy. And because her banana pudding is bomb. But I needed a large mug because larger things just encourage you to drink more. So I have an oversized mug for that. I had seen that after I had seen this mug, which can be my traveler, right? And I can like switch because I'm obviously not going to fit that in my car console if I'm trying to drink tea. So it's basically love, it's 1 Corinthians 13:7-8, and then love always protects, always trusts, hopes, and always preserves. Love never fails, right? So we are big about trying to love each other through our situations and how we feel about stuff in this house, which I think is a good trait to give to a child. And how to cover one another instead of put all your business out there, which is like the new thing when you're having your family issues and people, you know, they might try to say you're trying to put on because nobody's life is like that, or every time they see you, you're happy or whatever, but it ain't your business what go on in my house. It's really not. Why? So you can comment on that too? If people look like they're happy all the time and you feel like that's fake, it is, because ain't nobody happy 100% of the time in any relationship. But guess what? Doesn't make it fake. It just means they're protective of their relationship, which keeps everybody out their business, which keeps them together, which is why you jealous. Go get you a man. Okay? Skirt. Anyway. Then we have these delicious candles, right? That are soy candles, which I think are better than other candles for some reason. But this one is mandarin and pomegranate from Sensational. I don't... Listen. This will be burning at my birth. Okay? This will be burning. With the crafted essential oils. Okay, I don't know. It don't smell like no orange to me. It don't smell like no pomegranate to me. But it smelled bomb. Okay? I don't know. But I need it in my life. And then I got another candle, which is also quite large. I live for candles. We actually have a couple candles downstairs that were from Cinco de Mayo or something like that. But it was really because something ended up happening. I don't even know that they're from Cinco de Mayo. They're from something. And there was like a lot of electricity going out and people were like buying up all the candles and stuff like that. So I got just these random candles because we needed a light just in case. It was during the supposed hurricane that was supposed to be coming back in like September or October or something like that. And now a whole bunch of people had babies. So yeah. This one is dragon fruit kiwi. This one is more like on code for what you would feel like is like a sweet. Because I feel like mandarin and pomegranate would be like sweet, but it's more, excuse me, acid reflux. More musky, and this is very sweet. So this is probably burned like at another time, but that for sure is gonna be burning. So there's my miniature haul of all of my things, and you know, I gotta keep it interesting. I mean, I could talk about mom stuff all the time, which I slipped in here, but sometimes you just want to talk about the stuff that you buy, and my husband swears that we have so much stuff for this little girl, and I'm like, yes, we do. There are things that I would like to not have to go out and get when I'm exhausted, because I'm the one getting up in the middle of the night breastfeeding and changing diapers, and you have to go to work at 5 or whatever, and so I'm trying to be prepared as possible, but I know you can't beat it all. So I will see you guys next time in the next video.